Hello and welcome back to English Active Listening. I'm Alyssa and I'm so glad you're here with me today. So, have you ever felt a little stuck? Like you understand English when you read it or listen to it, but when you try to speak, the words just don't come out right? Or maybe you feel like you're not making as much progress as you'd like? Don't worry, you are absolutely not alone. Many English learners feel this way. But what if I told you that becoming fluent isn't about memorizing 100 grammar rules or learning 1,000 new words in a day? It's really about building simple, consistent habits. Little actions you can do every single day that, over time, build into something incredible. Today, we're going to talk about 7 habits for fluency in English. These aren't big, scary changes. They're small, enjoyable things you can start doing right now. And I promise, if you start incorporating even just a few of these into your daily routine, you'll see a huge difference in your confidence and your ability to speak English naturally. Habit 1. The power of listening. Every single day. The very first habit, and maybe the most important, is to listen actively and consistently. Now, I know you're already listening to this podcast, so you're already doing it. But let's take it a step further. Listening is the foundation of all language learning. Think about a baby learning their first language. They don't start by reading grammar books, do they? They listen for hours and hours and hours to the sounds, the rhythm, the flow of the language. They listen to the way people's voices go up at the end of a question and down at the end of a statement. This is how their brain naturally starts to understand the patterns. For you, listening every day helps your brain get used to the natural speed and sound of English. It helps you learn new vocabulary in context. You don't just see a word on a page, you hear how it's used in a sentence. It also trains your ears to hear different accents and pronunciations. You could be listening to a podcast like this one, an audiobook, a TV show, or even just the news. The important thing is to make it a daily habit. Even just 15 minutes a day makes a huge difference. Now, I want you to try something with me. This is a simple practice you can do right now. I'm going to say a short sentence, and I want you to just listen and pay attention to the feeling of the sentence, the rhythm, the musicality of it. Okay, are you ready? The sentence is, I'm really excited about the new movie tonight. Listen to that again. I'm really excited about the new movie tonight. Do you notice how the words kind of flow together? About the new movie tonight. It's not about the new movie tonight. We connect the words. This is called connected speech, and it's something you learn naturally just by listening. So that's your first habit. Listen every day, and don't worry about understanding every single word. Just let the sounds wash over you. Habit 2. The magic of shadowing. This second habit is a direct partner to the first one, and it's called shadowing. Shadowing means listening to someone speak and then trying to copy them, almost at the exact same time. It's like you're their shadow, following their every word. This is an incredibly powerful technique because it trains both your ears and your mouth at the same time. You're not just listening, you're actively producing the sounds. Shadowing helps you with a few key things. First, it improves your pronunciation. You're trying to copy the exact sounds you hear. Second, it helps you with the rhythm and intonation of English, the musical ups and downs of a sentence. This is what makes a speaker sound natural and fluent. And third, it helps you practice speaking without the pressure of having to think of what to say. You're just focusing on the sound. Here's how you can practice shadowing. Find a short audio clip or video, something simple, a sentence or two at first. Listen to it once or twice. Then try to speak along with it. Don't worry if you can't keep up at first. It takes practice. Let's try a little practice right now. I'm going to say a short phrase. First, just listen. Then, after a short pause, I want you to try to say it exactly as I did. Phrase number 1. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Now you try. Go ahead, say it out loud. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Let's try another one. Phrase number 2. I can't wait for the weekend. Your turn. Say it with the same rhythm. I can't wait for the weekend. You can do this with any audio you're listening to. Just pause and repeat a few sentences here and there. It's a fun and very effective way to build your speaking muscles. Habit 3. Speak to yourself in the mirror. This might sound a little strange, but it's a game changer for fluency. Speak to yourself in the mirror. The biggest obstacle for many learners is not knowing what to say or being afraid of making mistakes. When you speak to yourself, there's no pressure. There's no one to judge you. It's just you. The mirror is a great tool because it allows you to see yourself, to see your mouth as you form the words. It helps you become more aware of your own facial expressions and gestures, which are also a big part of communication. So, how do you do this? Just start a conversation with yourself. You can talk about your day, what you had for breakfast, what you're excited about. You can pretend you're a news reporter giving a report on your life. Let's try a little practice. Right now, I want you to imagine you're looking at yourself in the mirror. I'll start a simple conversation, and you can respond out loud. It's okay if it's just a whisper. The point is to move your mouth in practice. Okay, I'll start. Hi there. How are you feeling today? Now you respond. Say something like, I'm feeling good, thank you. That's great. What's one thing you're looking forward to this evening? Now you respond. Maybe you'll say, I'm looking forward to watching a movie, or I'm going to cook dinner. This habit builds confidence, gives you a safe space to make mistakes, and helps you practice forming sentences without any pressure. Do it for just a couple of minutes a day. It works wonders. Habit 4. The power of vocabulary in context. This habit is about how you learn new words. Many people try to learn English by memorizing long lists of words. But this isn't very effective. You might remember the word for a minute, but you'll probably forget it quickly, and you won't know how to use it in a real sentence. A much better habit is to learn new vocabulary in context. This means you learn a new word by seeing or hearing it in a sentence, in a story, in a situation. This helps you understand not just the meaning of the word, but also its nuance, how it's used, what other words it's often used with. For example, let's say you hear the word gorgeous in a movie. You don't know what it means, but you hear a character say, wow, that dress is absolutely gorgeous. You can immediately guess that it means beautiful, but you also learn that it's a word you can use to describe a beautiful dress. You can then look up a few more examples and see that you can also say gorgeous weather or a gorgeous view. Now you've learned the word and you know how to use it naturally. Your practice for this habit is simple. When you encounter a new word, don't just look up the definition. Look up a few example sentences. Better yet, try to create a simple sentence of your own using that new word. Let's try that now. I'm going to give you a word, and then I'm going to use it in a couple of sentences. The word is enthusiastic. Okay, here are some examples. She was very enthusiastic about her new job. The crowd gave an enthusiastic cheer when the team scored. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and think of a simple sentence of your own using the word enthusiastic. Go ahead, say it out loud or think about it. This habit of learning words in context makes your vocabulary stick, and it helps you use those words correctly when you speak. Habit 5. Write down your thoughts in English. This is a great habit for all skill levels, and it's something you can do at any time. Write down your thoughts in English. This doesn't have to be a formal journal or anything complicated. It could be just a few sentences on your phone's notepad. A quick message to yourself. The goal is to start thinking in English and to practice putting your thoughts into written sentences. When you write, you have time to think about grammar, to choose the right words, to form your ideas. It's a low-pressure way to practice sentence structure. And the best part is, you can write about anything. What you had for lunch, a funny thing you saw on the street, what you want to do tomorrow. For example, maybe at the end of your day, you just write 3 short sentences. I had a busy day today. I ate a delicious sandwich for lunch. I'm tired now, so I'm going to relax. This simple act of writing helps you build the muscle of forming thoughts directly in English, without translating from your native language first. The more you write, the easier it will be to speak those thoughts out loud. Your practice for this habit is to try and write just 1 or 2 sentences in English before you go to bed tonight. Just about your day, or your feelings, whatever comes to mind. It's a great way to end the day and prepare your brain for more English. Habit 6. Find a language partner or talk to a friend. All of these habits are great, but eventually you need to use the language with another person. So our 6th habit is to find someone to talk to in English. This is the ultimate practice for fluency. It's where you put everything you've learned to the test. Your listening skills, your speaking confidence, your vocabulary. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Alyssa, I don't know anyone who speaks English, and I'm too shy to talk to a stranger. I completely understand. But the world is full of possibilities. There are many apps and websites where you can find language partners from all over the world who want to learn your native language in exchange for speaking English with you. You can find online communities. Or maybe you have a friend who is also learning English. You can practice together. The important thing is to make it a low-pressure conversation. You don't need to talk for an hour. Even 5 or 10 minutes is a fantastic start. The key here is to not worry about mistakes. When you're speaking with someone, their goal is to understand you, not to grade your grammar. So just speak. Get your ideas across. Making mistakes is a natural and important part of the learning process. It means you're trying, and that's the only way to get better. Your practice for this habit is to just think about who you could talk to. Do you have a friend who speaks a little English? Could you download a language exchange app? Could you try speaking to a friendly cashier in a store if you live in an English-speaking country? Just think about one small step you can take to make this habit a reality. Habit 7. Celebrate your progress and stay patient. This last habit is so important, and it has nothing to do with grammar or vocabulary. It's about your mindset. Our seventh habit is to celebrate your progress and stay patient. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. You won't become fluent in a week or a month. There will be days when you feel like you're not getting any better. And that's okay. Everyone feels that way. The key is to be kind to yourself and to recognize the small victories. Did you understand a new word today without looking it up? Did you say a sentence to yourself in the mirror and it felt good? Did you have a 30-second conversation in English with a friend? These are all huge accomplishments, and you should be proud of them. Don't compare yourself to others. Your journey is your own. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to be better than you were yesterday. Celebrate the fact that you're even trying, that you're putting in the effort. That's the most important habit of all. So, those are the 7 habits. Let's quickly recap them so you can remember them easily. 1. Listen actively and consistently to English every day. 2. Practice shadowing to improve your pronunciation and rhythm. 3. Speak to yourself in the mirror to build confidence. 4. Learn new vocabulary in context, not from lists. 5. Write down your thoughts in English to practice sentence structure. 6. Find a language partner and practice speaking with a real person. 7. Celebrate your progress and stay patient because you are doing great. Remember, fluency isn't about perfection. It's about being able to communicate your ideas and feelings comfortably and naturally. By building these small habits, you are setting yourself up for success, not just for learning English, but for a lifetime of confidence in using the language. Thank you so much for joining me today. Keep practicing, keep listening, and I'll talk to you next time on English Active Listening. Bye for now.